I thought this game was over. And I think so did everybody. 26 points in the fourth quarter. Davis Mills just turns it on after getting shut out in the first and third quarter. And then the Jaguars, the one quarter where they actually need to score some points, nothing.
Yeah.
Trevor is getting a lot of heat after yesterday. And the Jaguars, unfortunately for them, man, like this is just, they seem directionless and it gets me concerned. Like, I don't know what their short-term future looks like.
Here you go.
They had 1 yard.
1 yard of offense in the fourth quarter for Jacksonville. Now, to be fair, the Texans defense is very good. And I think the Texans defense played their best football in the fourth quarter of this game.
Sure.
Also,
it's true.
Maybe it's time for Trevor Lawrence to cut his hippie hair, Tom.
I don't think that's the problem.
If you cut that goddamn hippie hair of his, he could play football like a jock instead of a goddamn hippie. Some people can see the problems clearly. Those people are me. I don't know. It's not working for you, Trevor. And when it's...
Get off my lawn.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
These darn hippies out here with their long hair.
When it's unexplainable, you have to go to the supernatural, and it's time to cut your goddamn hair.
Now his hair's supernatural now.
Yep. Cut it off. Also, you know what? They did trade for Jacoby Myers.
Yep.
And he was their leading receiver this week. 3 receptions,
I don't know if that's...
yards. So,
I don't know.
Yeah. But, dude, it's like Danielle Hunter had 3.5 sacks in this game. Will Anderson ends the game with a sack, a strip sack that the Texans run in for a touchdown. So, when you see 36-29, the Jags had a chance with very little time on the clock, and what they did was turn the ball over for a touchdown. So,
yep. This is, I mean, yeah, this was a disaster for the Jaguars. Like, let's just be honest, man. Like, this could not have gone worse in the fourth quarter because it's a division rival. It's against a backup quarterback, and 100%, the Texans have a very good defense.
I hate how good their defense is based on what they did to Bo Nix.
Correct. But to lose this game, and it's 29-10 going into the fourth quarter, and allowing them to score 26 for a defense, which at times has looked a lot more improved than it was last year, because the Jaguars defense last year was garbage.
Yeah.
And it just, this was just a failure in like every aspect of the game, man.
Here's the funny thing too, Tom. Okay, the two most insane fourth quarter comebacks this season, Texans, Broncos. Texans scored 26 here. Broncos scored what, 33 points against the Giants? Nobody thinks either of their offenses are any good. So two of the shittiest offenses this season, Tom, have put up ridiculous numbers in the fourth quarter to win unlikely games.
Yeah.
Another just cherry on top of how beautiful this football season has been.
And this was scoregami because the last touchdown at the very end.
Yeah, I don't care. I hate scoregami.
I know you.
I'm anti-scoregami. Bring up the boomer clip. You can take your scoregami and shove it up your hippie quarterback's ass, okay?
Get off my lawn.
I've fallen, and I can't get up.
Thank you.
Of course. I got you. Always. Yeah, Jaguars, they're in trouble. They're in trouble, and it's not because I don't think that they're a horrible team. I think that they're an average team. And I know that there's folks that are injured and stuff, but they just strike me as an average team. And as we have talked about for many years, that's the worst thing that you could be. And especially with like new head coach, got a couple new pieces in there. I'm curious to see how long the old regime is going to be around.
Sure. Well, the Jags are 5-4, as are the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs nobody's worried about, Tom. They're getting credit for past homework, for past work.
And
And it's fair because
it's fair, Brandon.
they've done it for so long. Jacksonville doesn't get that credit with the same record.
They
There's a lot
don't.
of teams that wouldn't get that credit for the same record. And you need to see more out of that offense every
Correct.
week.
Correct.
And this offseason, you know what? This is what I want to see. Cardinals and Jags trade quarterbacks. Let's just see what happens.
Which quarterback? Jacoby Brissett or Kyler Murray?
No, give me Kyler with Liam Cohen in Jacksonville and send Trevor to Arizona. Let's just see what happens.
Trevor in
Doesn't
Arizona
work
could be
out, then
fun.
they get him back and then they can, do another trade.
So it's just a loaning thing.
Yeah, it's on loan.
We're Malum.
I don't think either quarterback's very good. Both of them have the skill sets, but for whatever reason, and Trevor, he has had a lot of drop passes this year. We do know that.
Sure.
We do know that. It happens, but fuck, dude.
Taskmaster, I would worry about every single team that I have to play. People were asking, how nervous are you for Monday night? If it was the Cleveland Browns, I'd still be nervous. Why? Because we lost to the Cleveland Browns. Like every single game, it is the most week-to-week league. Nothing is taken for granted anymore. I just want to win. I don't care how ugly it is. I don't care what it looks like, because next week, my team could look completely and totally different. I think that's where we are now heading into week 11.